mean, he's a neuroscientist. Maybe it's not his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he thinks that someone else should do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just, to me, it's crazy.
But
so that's not. I mean, he's a neuroscientist. Maybe it's not his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he thinks that someone else.
So, Joe Rogan speculates that his reasoning for not wanting to debate Brett Weinstein is because he thinks it is not his wheelhouse. Now, Joe Rogan gets his stance so incredibly wrong. It's embarrassing, okay? You would think that you would take the time to understand Sam Harris's point here. He makes it so obvious in this Ask Me Anything. Makes it so clear, okay? So crystal clear. I thought this video, I saw this morning, and I was just like, holy shit, dude. This is embarrassingly bad. Like, he mischaracterizes it in just such an obvious way. It's hilarious. Like, Joe Rogan, like, I was just like, dude, like, did you not listen to this? No, I know that he listened to it. I know that he's talked to Sam Harris. And yet he is so, like, didn't take the time to understand Sam Harris's point. So and also, like, strokes Brett's ego. And then, like, yeah, just horribly mischaracterizes Sam Harris's point. And now, this video struck me in particular because I know that Sam Harris has a pretty bad history of reacting to people criticizing him, even if they're the softest criticism ever. He responds horribly. The man doesn't do a great job taking any criticism. He actually does. It's a bad, okay? The man cannot take criticism. You're taking me out of context. You're mischaracterizing me, Joe Rogan. Joe. Watch the video. Did you watch my AMA? Ask Me Anything. Joe. It is irresponsible now of you to mischaracterize me in such a way. It's grotesque. It's psychopathic behavior. Joe, listen. You're taking me out of context. Joe, I thought we were friends, Joe. I cannot believe that you would take Brett's side in this. I saw basically good nursing assistants that I know that they were good people, and I saw them, due to a lack of staff, a lack of help, I saw them do kind of awful things to some of the staff or some of the residents. Not anywhere from verbal abuse, arguably some physical, but you know, I worked at this place and was talking with some of the people who work in customer service, and one of my coworkers, and they had a customer talk with my coworker and be like, "Where were you?" Like, my coworker said, "I was using the restroom. What can I help you with?" And this customer berated my coworker and literally told my coworker to wear a diaper next time. This customer didn't want to wait for 10 seconds and told another human being, wear a diaper, an adult, to wear a diaper so I don't have to wait 10 seconds. I fucking can't. Dude, the entitlement. The fucking audacity to tell someone to wear a fucking diaper.
So, I mean, I think that for folks on my side, I sort of have the same message for everybody on all sides, which is that the world did not begin spinning when you were born. And there's a great amount of wisdom, accumulated wisdom, that has built up over literally thousands of years, in the United States over hundreds of years, that is well worth going back to as a source of both inspiration and understanding of exactly why the system is supposed to work in a particular way. And that requires a certain understanding of human nature, of human beings, as both capable of amazing things, but also as inherently flawed and ambitious, and why you need a governmental system for everybody.
Apologize, but want to naturalize. Yeah, the world around us. And I mean, it's conservatism, right? Like, it's what he's talking about is, and this is the non-charitable and like kind of worst form of his argument here. And it's basically a claim that, and it's one that too many people make, kind of in like evolutionary biology or evolution, and I mean, it's basically they're making the naturalistic fallacy. And they're saying that because we see it, because it's here, it's a good thing in and of itself. And that's basically what his claim is.
The world did not begin spinning when you were born.
That I have no problem with. Awesome. Yes, you are a very small component in a very big universe. That's not what he's saying.
Amount of wisdom, accumulated wisdom, that has built up over literally thousands of years, in the United States over hundreds of years, that is well worth going back to as a source of both inspiration and understanding of exactly why the system is supposed to work in a particular way. And that requires a certain
understanding. There it is. Why the system is supposed to work in a particular way. This is a defense of the current order of things, okay? It is a defense, and it's really, I mean, it is the naturalistic fallacy. It is, there's a long history. There's so much there to go off of, to prove why it's such a good idea that we had slaves or do the things that we do now. The things that we do now being basically outsourcing jobs to other countries where they give fucking starvation wages, police brutality, not doing anything for climate change. I mean, I could just run off like just so many things that we are clearly doing wrong. Wealth inequality, income inequality. Like, it's embarrassing. And he's just pointing that, well, there's a lot of reasons, I'm not gonna impersonate Benji Bro. There's a lot of reasons that we, it didn't come out of nowhere. There's reasons, good reasons, that things are the way that they are now, okay? It is ultimately a defense of the way things are. It is... Okay, I've gone off way too much on this, but I just want to say clearly why what he's...
The European countries, which obviously have been used as a model by a lot of folks on the left, between 1970 and 1993, they experienced exorbitantly low rates of growth. And the reason for that was because they radically overburdened their social safety net systems. It created enormous social problems. It created enormous immigration problems. They had to scale a lot of those back. And
why would it create immigration problems?
It created immigration problems because a lot of people were coming specifically for benefits.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yes, that would be my point, which is it creates more problems very often than it's
Oh my God! So, dude, we shouldn't have a better social safety net. Because people want to live here. Dude, oh my fucking god. What a terrible argument.
Sure, I guess that's
Yeah, if I put a free donut sign in my shop, people will come for this.
No, but if you have a society that actually takes care of its workers, right? If you have a society that makes your life a lot easier, people are going to want to immigrate. It's part of the reason why people wanted to come here. People are going to want to live in countries that have.
And why is that a bad thing? Why are people coming here a bad thing? Oh my god, dude.
Mentioned a moment ago of people immigrating to the country for the benefits. That's just abjectly untrue. The fact is that the United States' great immigration growth throughout the beginning of the Republic all the way up to about 1930.
That was in reference to the Nordic countries. Oh my god.
Americans can actually have families and go to work, then we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
So go back to your immigration point. You made a mention a moment ago of people immigrating to the country for the benefits. That's just abjectly untrue. The fact is that the United States' great immigration
He made that argument. Oh my god.
of the Republic all the way up through about 1930 was entirely driven by people who were leaving places that in many cases had broader benefits, like Germany, to come to the United States where there was no social safety net. The fact is that the vast majority of people who used to leave and come to the United States were coming specifically to build life knowing that they really didn't have a lot of social safety net. Now that's not an argument that there shouldn't be some state
He's arguing against himself.
local possibility for social safety net, but the notion that the way that you build a successful country that is a world power and is capable of not only making sure that the citizens